Welcome back. So the question is whether you want to look for spectacular things to do in terms of getting the game's acknowledgement, recognition, and approval. So I notice. Villa. I can have a villa, apparently. That's not this villa. Granny Ho. I like how everyone followed. But we have one more gold star to get here. These places have names, I love it. I didn't see some on the signs for these. What crystal? Ruby crystal. It's not very legible. No. So there's the cottage, there's the villa. There's not really much of a villa, it's more just like a little dock. There's somebody who might join us over here though too. I kind of just want to go everywhere, specifically Rocky Cove too, since that's one place I really haven't done much with. You look very daring. And you suddenly have a bike for some reason. But just see if this beagle here, Champ I think was the name, will always be chibi to me. See if the dog notices anything. Oh, this isn't really the right place to be if we want to go to the cove. So that's usually you can find. There we go, a water bike right around here. Take that. Oh, so I'm left over there. What? Sucker left her bike here. Interesting. Anyways, hopefully that didn't prevent everyone from following me. It might have. But there has to be something you can do to get a star over in Rocky Ridge Cove. Because otherwise, there's just not anything there. It's kind of funny. You have transportation in this game, but I never use it. Partly because I don't know where a lot of it is, but at the same time, you had to use the ski lifts and whatnot, and... Actually, I should... Well, can I really have the dog come? Yeah, the dog can swim. I think it's too fast, though. Where's everyone? Go over here, dude. So I'll have the dog looking over here. But you couldn't really go back up the mountain in Reskin Snowboard. So you pretty much had to have the help of the... I'm trying to turn the camera. I don't know why it's not letting me. It's actually kind of weird. I guess I can turn the camera up and down anyways. I want to do it without rotating myself. Grabbing the engine. Come on, dog. The dog swims a little slow, though. That I mean very slow. So if there is any stuff to do over here, it's gonna be hard to get the dog over there. My dog's done a better job keeping up, though, than anybody else has. That's why I practically might as well just swim myself. No. And also, this place is pretty big and intricate, it looks like to me. I do appreciate, though, that they have a hint system. And even the hint system is secret. For finding the, different things to do here. I don't know if that blue balloons told you anything about where to find impressive feats to do or not. It sounded to me like, well, I still don't know what the one was talking about with a sword, but it sounded to me like there were two actually that were talking about going under into the cave for the exploration star. At least I can check if there are likely any secrets over here. I can champ along with me. I'm still just gonna I'm gonna have to figure out over time how to refer to these dogs by name, because I'm basically just going with the theory at this point that it's all actually one dog that just takes on many forms. This place feels actually fairly dangerous in some ways. Like, you wouldn't want to just have a barely under the surface rock like that one there. Yeah, dog is a little slow. I think the dog swims a little faster than you do. But it's definitely a lot slower than you are on the bike. It's gonna be really weird to me if there's just no point in being over here at all in free roam. It seems to me obvious that they would put something here. The thing is, I have to kind of go through here explicitly, because otherwise I wouldn't be over here, because there's seemingly nothing over here. So I need to actually make an active effort to come out here with the dog in tow. To have him sniff out any possible stars. That mountain though does, well, I don't know. Well, so is that mountain on the right the snow resort, and the one on the left I see the mountain resort, or is the snow resort not the big snowy mountain? Or is it lower or something? We'll have to see. The hard part is also knowing if I've covered the entirety of the cove here. Nor do I know precisely how close you have to be to anything interesting for the dog to notice. I don't think I've covered all the ground here, but I've covered quite a lot and the dog hasn't said anything. I'll go a couple other places that I don't think I've really spent much time in on the water bike. I haven't really done much in the water bike at all, honestly, outside of Happy Bay, Happy Beach, Eternal Beach, those sort of things. So I'll see if I can just go somewhere I haven't really been before. Let's see if I can get the dog to come in tow. The others are just not here. They've gone totally AWOL. Oftentimes we would find a dog here, but not this time. We'll also probably bring Hero with us if we go on the boat, actually. Not the dog, but they'll probably come eventually. Whoa. Oh yeah, see, this actually does go through the cave. It's Granny's ship. I'll buff out the damage later. So now they kind of teleport you inside of here, though. Well, part of the reason I never take this too, aside from being able to get to from point A to point B myself, is I have no idea where this is going to take me. To be perfectly honest, the last time I thought I knew where a boat was going to take me, I ended up somewhere completely different. This is actually not going to be very useful to get to where I want to be, because it's taking me all the way to the other end of the resort. Like, where are we now? Okay. Balloon! It's actually quite useful running into these and hitting them, because then they disappear once you've read them. I don't know if I'll do that or not. But once you've read them, they're out of the way, so now you're motionless there, so you don't have to worry about losing control. But also, there's nothing in your way. It's kind of weird how they can teleport you to somewhere else. Still on Eternal. We're still on the bike this time, actually, strangely. I haven't really been over here in the... here with the dog, or much at all. I don't think these would be too close together, though. Because there was already a stunt that we did in Eternal. That was daring. Dog probably fell in the water. I had to guess. I can of course also look for things myself, but if I can have a dog help, why not? How did wood even get over here? I don't see much of anything over here. So far we already gone in... no, we've gone in 2 of the stunts on the ATV. I don't know if we would expect 3 to be on the ATV or not. We've only done 1. And the water bike. I expect there to be more. Which is why I kind of wanted to go elsewhere with the dog in tow. I guess we can just teleport to get there. Thing is, I just want everyone to be with me. Or at least the dog. And I'm up here. Everyone else can just be on land. However much sense that makes. So from the cove, we can go elsewhere. I'll just follow different routes available from here to see if Champ says anything. It's just much... well, it's not that Champ never falls behind if I'm on the bike either, though. There have been times where the dog actually did a great job of following me. But other times where that was the exact opposite of what happened. Many times, in fact. So one issue is you kind of need to... also, I can't really do things like that. Well, the dog should be able to jump over that, I think. Look how slow they are, and they don't teleport to catch up with you very often. I don't think. There you are. But there are these other ways to go through here. Like how much... I look... About half the surface of this area is water, actually. So you would think... Half the surface of this resort, that is water. So you would think that you would find a number of interesting things on the water. Where has the dog gone? I don't want to just eat away every episode doing this, but gotta find it somehow. We found all but one, which one makes it really hard to find more, but two gives me hope for finding the last one here. We're so close now. I don't know if there might be something in here that addresses Champ. Oh, Champ. It really is hard getting Champ to keep up. Anyways, if I don't keep Champ in tow, then I feel like I see they'll teleport to here, I think, if they lose you. I feel like... Ow. There's not too much point in having the dog... you can't really just explore the entirety of the map with the dog and expect to find everything, because the dog won't actually be with you for most of that. I really wish there was a way just... Even if I could just, like, move at the speed of the dog, so that I was moving continuously. I can't imagine there would be anything over here, though. And I know I'm going over time again, but... Ah! Also bugs me I never found anything in here, actually, more generally. You know, it's close in proximity to another more interesting cave, the Chibi Cave. That dog icon is getting very saturated. There are little things too, like... I mean, it's not necessarily... I'd rather they have it than not, but they have something like this here and then there's nothing actually to do there. Although finding it is worth some novelty in its own right, of course. I love that you can see the water falling down the sides here. Little bits like that. There's a little bit of water coming out of there. I don't know how a ship ever got in here. It doesn't help, of course, that the notion of an impressive stunt is very, very vague. So you never really know what might or might not count, because there are some jumps I made that look like nice jumps that didn't get me anything. Come on, dog. I wish I just did a quick 360 on here. And I guess there could be... And there's not... I wouldn't think there'd be much of anything out just in the open water, though. That's one issue. Even though there's a lot of water to cross here, there doesn't seem to actually be much of anything in the way of interesting stuff to do for stunts or anything like that. What have I done? There's not a bike over there or anything I'm going to use. I want that balloon. It's a red one this time. Red ones are fun too. I guess I have to cut it here, but I'll see you next time in the next episode when we read this balloon. And then, I feel like I still need to look around a bit more for these stunt locations, but I don't know where they could be. I feel like it should be water, just to give due acknowledgement to things you can do in the water. What? Dandelions. The dog can keep up on foot. I think the dog's just slower in the water or something. Anyways, bye everyone.